It all started on an ordinary day at the stadium, where fans were buzzing with excitement, unaware that something extraordinary was about to happen. In the middle of the pitch, under the bright floodlights and the towering stands, a tiny stray kitten wandered in, her fur dusted with the signs of street adventures and curious eyes wide with wonder. No one could have predicted that this small, scruffy creature would soon change the course of football history, or at least the lives of those who witnessed her journey. The kitten had always been a wanderer, darting between alleys and rooftops, chasing shadows and scraps alike. Yet, fate had a different plan that day. A strange, shimmering swirl appeared near the edge of the field, and before she could comprehend what was happening, the kitten was whisked through time and space, landing gently in the center of Cristiano Ronaldo's training pitch. At first, the players paused, stunned by the sudden appearance of this tiny visitor. Even Ronaldo, with his unmatched focus and dedication, couldn't hide a smile at the sight of the little feline. Ronaldo, ever the professional, noticed something in the kitten, a spark of energy, a natural curiosity, and an uncanny fearlessness. He knelt down, extending a hand, and to everyone's surprise, the kitten didn't run away. Instead, she nudged his fingers with her tiny nose and purred, as if acknowledging that this was the beginning of something special. From that moment on, a bond formed between the world's football superstar and this unexpected trainee. The stadium, usually echoing with the sound of whistles, cheers, and the thud of balls, now echoed with tiny meows and the laughter of coaches who couldn't believe what they were witnessing. Training began in the most unconventional way imaginable. Ronaldo, always meticulous in his routines, found himself adapting to the kitten's pace. Instead of structured drills, the kitten's sessions were filled with playful chases, tiny jumps, and curious exploration. Every misstep was a learning opportunity. One day, she miscalculated a leap and tumbled onto the sideline, sending cones scattering across the pitch. Rather than frustration, laughter filled the air, and Ronaldo gently lifted her, whispering encouragement. It was this unique combination of discipline and playful guidance that would shape her into a truly remarkable player. Despite her size, the kitten showed an incredible sense of agility. She darted between legs, skidded across the turf, and learned to anticipate movements in a way that astonished even the most seasoned players. Ronaldo's training techniques, honed over decades of professional football, began to pay off. Passing drills became a game of tag, dribbling sessions turned into obstacle courses, and shooting practice was a spectacle of tiny leaps and perfectly timed paw strikes. Fans who caught glimpses of her online couldn't believe their eyes, a kitten performing football tricks with precision and flair, guided by none other than Cristiano Ronaldo himself. What made the journey even more remarkable were the moments of pure heart. The kitten wasn't just learning football skills, she was learning the importance of teamwork, perseverance, and determination. There were days when she struggled, missing a ball or slipping during a sprint, but Ronaldo's patience never wavered. "It's not about perfection," he would say, his voice calm but firm. "It's about effort, heart, and the courage to try again." Each small victory, a perfectly timed paw pass, a clever dodge, or a tiny goal scored, was celebrated with cheers and gentle pets, reinforcing the bond between mentor and pupil. Of course, not every training session went smoothly. There were hilarious failures that had the stadium staff and even Ronaldo in stitches. Once, during a particularly enthusiastic dribble exercise, the kitten zoomed straight into a water bucket, splashing herself from head to tail. Instead of frustration, Ronaldo laughed, scooped her up, and gently dried her off, remarking, "Even the best players have messy moments." These moments, full of humor and warmth, became an essential part of her development, showing that growth often comes with slips and laughter along the way. As weeks turned into months, the kitten's skills grew exponentially. Her small stature belied her incredible speed, sharp reflexes, and uncanny sense of direction. Fans began to follow her journey online, dubbing her the Mini Messi or the Feline Ronaldo, and her videos went viral across social media platforms. Children were inspired by her determination, aspiring to chase their dreams no matter how impossible they seemed. Even seasoned football analysts marveled at the unique combination of natural talent, rigorous training, and sheer heart that the kitten displayed. The training wasn't just physical, it was also mental. Ronaldo introduced her to the mindset of a champion, teaching lessons that transcended football. Focus, discipline, resilience, and sportsmanship became integral parts of her routine. The kitten learned to anticipate moves, read opponents, and make split-second decisions, all while maintaining the playful curiosity that made her so endearing. It was this balance of discipline and joy that made her journey not just impressive but truly inspirational. Eventually, the day came when the kitten was ready for her first official match. It was a friendly game against a youth team, but for the tiny feline, it was monumental. She padded onto the pitch, ears perked, eyes wide with excitement and determination. Ronaldo gave her a reassuring nod, whispering, "Play your heart out. No matter what happens, you've already won." The game began, and it was a spectacle unlike any other. The kitten weaved through defenders with astonishing agility, executed perfectly timed paw passes, and even managed to score a goal that left the crowd cheering in disbelief. Cameras flashed, fans roared, and Ronaldo's smile said it all: this little stray had become a true football star. Her journey didn't stop there. Inspired by her success, Ronaldo continued to mentor her, introducing her to advanced techniques, teamwork strategies, and even public appearances. She visited schools, hospitals, and youth clubs, spreading a message of hope, courage, and perseverance. Children who once thought their dreams were too big now saw that anything was possible, as long as they had heart and determination. Social media exploded with hashtags celebrating her achievements, with fans sharing clips of her goals, training antics, and heartwarming interactions with Ronaldo. Behind the scenes, the bond between the kitten and Ronaldo deepened. Beyond training, they shared quiet moments of companionship, napping under the stands after a long session, watching the sunset from the top of the stadium, and even sharing a plate of fish before bedtime. It was a reminder that greatness is not only built on skill but also on trust, care, and mutual respect. The kitten's presence brought a lightness to Ronaldo's world, reminding everyone that joy and playfulness are just as important as discipline and hard work. Her story soon reached international acclaim. Sports magazines, news channels, and viral social media pages celebrated the tiny feline footballer who had captured hearts worldwide. Analysts marveled at her agility, fans adored her antics, and aspiring athletes drew inspiration from her journey. Yet, despite the fame and attention, the kitten remained humble and curious, always eager to learn, explore, and enjoy the simple pleasures of the pitch. The impact of her journey extended beyond football. She became a symbol of resilience, showing that no dream is too small and no obstacle too great. Her training with Ronaldo taught the world that mentorship, patience, and kindness can transform potential into extraordinary achievement. Young players, animal lovers, and dreamers of all kinds looked to her story as a reminder that magic happens when talent meets determination, and when guidance is paired with heart. As the seasons passed, the kitten continued to train, play, and inspire. Her repertoire of tricks, passes, and goals grew more sophisticated, and her fanbase expanded into millions. Every match she played was more than just a game, it was a celebration of courage, friendship, and the joy of pursuing one's dreams. Ronaldo, proud of his tiny pupil, often remarked that her spirit and determination reminded him why he loved football so deeply: the ability to surprise, inspire, and create moments that linger in hearts forever. The journey of the stray kitten who met Ronaldo on a whimsical twist of fate serves as a reminder that life is full of unexpected opportunities. From the dusty streets to the dazzling stadiums, from timid curiosity to confident skill, her story shows that greatness comes in all shapes and sizes. It's a tale of courage, mentorship, laughter, perseverance, and the simple yet profound joy of chasing dreams. For those who watched her journey unfold, the lesson was clear: believe in yourself, embrace every challenge, cherish every mentor, and never underestimate the power of curiosity and heart. In the end, the kitten was more than just a football prodigy, she was a symbol of hope and inspiration. Her journey from a tiny stray to a celebrated athlete reminded the world that the extraordinary often comes in the most unexpected forms. Every goal she scored, every dribble she perfected, and every playful leap was a testament to the incredible bond between a mentor and a pupil, the magic of determination, and the joy of pursuing a dream. Fans continued to cheer, children continued to aspire, and Ronaldo continued to guide, ensuring that the legacy of this extraordinary footballing feline would inspire generations to come. Her story remains etched in memory, a heartwarming narrative of perseverance, humor, and mentorship that transcends the boundaries of sport. It reminds us that even the smallest among us can achieve greatness, and that with a little guidance, a lot of heart, and endless curiosity, the impossible becomes possible. And so, the tiny kitten, once lost in the streets, now stands as a legend on the pitch, a true star whose journey with Ronaldo will be remembered forever, inspiring countless others to chase their dreams with courage, joy, and unwavering determination.